Previously on Deadbeat Dungeons and Dragons.
How good are you at making hot chocolate?
How good are you at throwing a rock at someone's head?
Ow! What the bloody heck is going... Look, okay, what the...
Dad alert. We got a dad in the fog.
That's either perfect or not perfect.
I just followed the smell of your old spice and musty sweaters.
Doug is dirty.
Two shirtless dads, oiled up, with long blonde hair, pale. They look maybe like even half elven. They strut out of there. Oh yeah, it's that time.
This is Deadbeat Dungeons and Dragons.
Kia ora and welcome to Deadbeat Dungeons and Dragons, the only D&D podcast where the setting has daddy issues. I am your dastardly Dungeon Master, Zed Moore, and with me, as always, are three hot heroes. First up, we have our tabaxi fighter, Rachel Anastasi.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I can't remember. What happened last time? I don't remember.
And
It's been a long
Something's
time.
gone wrong. Absolutely terribly here. Please help me.
and our human wizard, Tom Jarvis.
It's me, Bradicus. Fuck.
Oh,
I lost it.
Look, this is what I'm
love
saying.
it.
You know, we could do the
Got it.
intro again, Zed.
One
please.
take, Tom.
Not one
take,
take.
Tom.
One take time.
I had so much time to think of something as well.
Yeah.
Our human wizard, Tom
No,
Jarvis.
don't jump straight back into it. You haven't given me time, dude.
Okay.
I gotta think.
And finally, our half
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Torben Klausen.
Oh, bloody hell, it's me, Landy. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I'm bloody excited. I've got shrimps on the barbie.
What?
Oh, hello, Bradicus. What's going on with you?
Chaos.
Oh, he's catatonic.
Immediately chaos.
Out of my
Cataplexic.
mind.
Oh, that,
And
yeah.
our human wizard, Tom Jarvis.
Well, I fully appreciate that. I just can't remember what I'm supposed to sound like, and I really don't know what's going on.
No, you got it. You nailed
Yeah,
it.
that's-
That's
yeah,
what you
good.
sounded like.
It doesn't sound right, Andy.
The character is back.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Say.
Bradicus has returned.
You sound so confident saying that.
Yeah, don't worry. Tom, we'll cut all the other stuff out.
Good.
Oh,
I had a
goodness.
strange dream where I screwed up a character introduction.
Goodness gracious me. Whatever would that be like?
Impossible.
Impossible. Yeah.
You need a lot of drugs to understand that level.
The level of what?
No,
I don't.
I'm losing it again.
Okay, let's jump straight into it. So last time we left off middle of combat. A lot's going on. We got crazy shit is happening. Last thing that happened, it was El Andy's turn, and he fired this miraculous eldritch blast.
I got lucky.
Got lucky thanks to some premonitions from
Bradicus.
exactly right. Yeah. And the unlocked the bolt, blasted it off the cage, and the hottest, hunkiest, oiliest guys.
I don't remember the oil.
I don't remember
No,
the oil.
I was editing and there was oil, multiple mentions of oil.
Are they like
Don't
glistening?
you dare try to
oily?
gaslight me,
Oil
Torben,
for
you
sure.
I'm sorry.
cock.
I'm sure there was oil. Yeah.
The oiliest dads come out.
Euler's most European dads.
Oh yeah, it's that time. And they just pounce on the goblin guarding them and just start wailing on this guy. And yeah, I don't know, they might die or something. Goblin's got a knife or something, it might kill them. But that's not your guys' problem.
Nah, nothing can beat these guys.
Yeah.
These Euro dads.
Yeah, let me roll to see if they die. Yeah, maybe.
That was not a good roll.
Terrible.
So that was El Andy's turn. We're in the thick of combat. Just a quick reminder of the layout. You guys are up on this platform on the river by the waterfall. Dads are tied to posts. You guys have managed to free most of them, but there's still 2 tied to posts. One that's just sort of on the ground, and then 2 that are in the fight with that goblin guy. There's some goblins on the platform with you. One of which is a big, hulking, massive muscle and cool tats. He's got cool card tattoos. He's pretty hot, except for his face.
Car tattoos?
He's got like cards, like
cards,
you know,
yeah.
like flaming cards and like skulls and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
and like
yeah.
knuckle tattoos.
Very cool.
When the fog was there and his face was kind of obscured, you would look into the mists and you'd be like,
That's at least a 7.
He's-
that's gotta be a 7,
Yeah.
right?
He's wearing
Glowing
a
fog outline of his abs.
Oh,
The
yeah.
jout's just absolutely shining with
Covered in-
magic perspiration.
and oil.
Magical perspiration.
He's,
Magic oil.
Hey.
These dads need oil on the sacrifice. That's
Obviously, it's integral
Where
to
did
the
they-
ritual.
Where did they get the
Ironically
oil
made it hard to grip them. It's like you want to grip a dad, but you can't because he's just a bit too oily.
When you just want to grip a dad.
Yeah. I know when
But
I
they're
want to
too
grip a dad, I
oily.
question how much oil I need.
Famously oily dads.
So we're going back up to the top of the initiative order.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bradicus's turn. So, what would you like to do, Bradicus?
Bradicus is going to take a moment to remember when he shot 2 innocent people as opposed to the enemies.
Yeah.
He's going to close his eyes. He's going to enter a moment of zen. And he's going to point his staff vaguely in the direction of an enemy and shoot without taking any time to aim whatsoever.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, you're so right.
best out of 3.
This is gonna be the one. Just you wait, guys.
Disaster.
What did you do?
I can't
What was
confirm
it?
with an advantage.
What was it? I
My
can't
1
see.
has been improved to a 2.
It wasn't actually with advantage.
We'll take neither then, right?
Does that mean that you miss, or does it mean that you hit something you didn't want to hit?
Oh my god.
Inquiring minds want to
We'll
know.
leave that up to the DM.
Yeah,
Would you like to
yeah,
take the
he
1 or
does.
the 2?
So, well, it's
I am more than happy to roll again. In fact, I'm begging you to please let me.
You've put me in an interesting position where I actually do think you need to roll again.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So roll again with just 1 dice.
Yeah. When you said advantage, I just jumped straight into it feet first.
I was, in my head I was like disadvantage.
Okay,
What'd you
see,
get?
that's way better. 14 on the dice, plus my bonus.
Nice.
That brings it up to a 20.
Oh, so just average it out between the 3 dice, right?
Who are you targeting, you maniac?
I'm going to target the one closest to Torben.
Oh no. Please.
Torben, your life flashes before your eyes. You don't know why. You have a premonition of your own. You feel the cold, steely touch of death. But death isn't there. Anyway, so yeah, this whizzes by you.
Oh my god.
A singular head
And,
like floats.
Don't worry, my aim is true.
You targeting the big guy or a regular guy?
I'll target the big guy.
The big guy. The big
Yeah,
guy
let's
is
try and get this guy.
next near El Andy.
Let's try and get this this butter-faced motherfucker.
Get it started, huh?
That is 4 damage on the big guy. Does that get him? Have we won the
Doesn't get
combat
him.
now?
Is he dead yet?
Surely that killed him.
Is Bradicus the new leader?
Have I become this tribe's leader in one fell swoop?
Yeah. Moving on.
Wow.
So,
So you guys are now fighting my tribe.
so you fire off this firebolt. Bang. Singes this guy. Oh, what the fuck was that? It's something bite me.
I scowl with fury.
And then he continues holding Elandi up by the collar. he has your cloak pulled over your face, and he's hockey pummeling
Oh my
you.
god.
Oh,
Don't worry, Elandi. I've got him.
That is the Gobbo's turn. The two that were coming up the hill, they've dropped their dad and they're rushing in.
They ditched the dad?
Yeah.
Is he bound?
He is bound.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the two that are already on the platform, they are going to attack Silkenweb.
appreciate the vote of confidence.
Okay, they both miss.
Oh,
See?
Yes!
And
Bodyguard school.
so the other two.
Goodness gracious me, that nearly ran really bad.
Bartholomew, you suck. You suck so bad. It makes me so sad how you can't kill this cat.
He sounds sad. He sounds really sad.
You see, he's crying. He's slashing at you. Just trips over his shoelaces. He's wearing Vans.
And
Untied bands.
Untied bands.
He trips hard enough that one of them just fully
Are they-
like flips off of his
Are
foot.
they like way too big for him?
They're
I think he stole them from a dad.
Checks
Yeah.
up.
You know how your dad's shoes are always way
Oh,
bigger
yeah.
than yours.
Yeah.
It's that kind of situation.
The big guy is going to gesture to the two that are running up the hill. Oi, help me pin down this here dad fella, yeah? Okay.
Oh no, they probably have advantage against me.
and try and tackle you, El Andy. So, they're going to roll an opposed grapple check on you.
They're trying to wrangle me.
They're trying to wrangle you. That's pretty good. Roll an athletics check.
9.
9. Okay. Unfortunately, they
Well,
got a 15.
Oh,
They
It's
do
a
have
little
a
bit higher.
They
than
do have a
yours.
-1 to strength, but
I got a -2.
you're both so weak. But these
Like
goblins are just
flailing at each
slightly
other.
less weak. Yeah. We can overpower you because we have a good, strong, high-protein diet. And they slide down your waist and just sort of like, like a rugby tackle, but like you're not really moving that much. And so it's
Like
fine
hanging
until
onto
you
your
go
legs.
to like take a step and
Yeah.
then you just sort of fall over.
Oh.
And the big guy, who it's his turn next, is standing there like, right. Yeah, well, anyway. I'm going to continue fighting you now.
Oh no.
He sees Bick like drowning in the
No.
in the river, basically. Like, well, he's not drowning, but the post that was attached to him is in the river, being dragged by the current, choking him. So it's sort of, it's like drowning in a way. It's, asphyxiation via water, but with extra steps. Useless. He grabs the tome, flicks to a page.
Does this guy know how to read?
It's like,
He doesn't know what
Is
any
he
of his
hot
tattoos
and
say.
smart? Is he the perfect man?
he puts on some spectacles.
Yeah.
That's how we know
He's
he's
And
up
you
to
see-
an 8 now,
Hey.
guys.
He buttons the top two buttons of his Henley. He was wearing a Henley.
Oh, yeah. of
9.
course. 9.
Rolls his sleeves up.
Almost
Oh.
the perfect
So-
man.
Says here, I can do a less intense ritual with the blood of just one dad. All right. He pulls his sleeves up, pulls out a ritual dagger, and goes to stab you.
Oh no!
So he is going to do that. He's going to
We're at a disadvantage by bringing another dad, an additional dad with us.
Okay, I'm just going to... I always have to do this, but I can never remember if grappling just changes your speed to 0 or also gives you advantage. I don't think it gives you advantage.
Might be worth double checking.
I will double check.
But
Every
if he's-
single time I have to double check.
But if he's favored enemy dads, then that's
Yeah, that's true. He does have favorite enemy dads.
Damn it.
I hate it when you suddenly get favored enemy attacks against your boyfriend and you're like, hold on a second. Like, we don't have kids. What the hell?
A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. It doesn't have advantage against you, but
It's just going to smack you.
he's going to beat the absolute fuck out of you.
As you're like ripping open my chest garments and like plunging the dagger into my heart.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, it's all hair.
Let's see if he
He has
It's
to
like a
get
mat
through
of
the
hair.
thick
Yeah.
mat of
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
see if he does well. Oh, first one is a miss. Another 4. Second one is a miss. Oh, this is good. 8. That's what's your AC? It's pretty low, isn't
12.
it? That one does hit. Stabs at you.
After he took off his reading glasses, I hope.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
wouldn't want to Hulk out while you've got them back.
Yes, yeah, he's flipping through the book. Yes. Oh, okay. No, that's interesting. I like what that says. And then he takes the glasses off, puts the book down, and then he goes and lunges at you with the knife.
Yeah.
You're straining against. You're so sinewy, straining against the goblins. Stab the dagger into you. You wriggle, and so it doesn't get a really devastating blow. It does do 6 damage to you.
Oh.
You're still up.
Yep.
Cool.
That's good.
So he pulls the dagger out. It's dripping with the blood of a dad.
Oh no!
And you see he tosses the bloody dagger into the center of this platform.
He's summoning the river whale. No! We can't let him.
We've got to escape while we still can.
There is a moment of pause in the battle as everybody's like, what's happening? What's going on? And then suddenly steam starts to rise up from the water, and then the water starts to swirl and churn.
Did he drop the knife into a giant toilet bowl?
It is now.
It's a steaming toilet bowl.
You can't flush your ritual sacrifice daggers, guys. That's not good for the pipes.
Not good for the plumbing.
The water starts to swirl and churn, turns into this basically like this giant whirlpool centered on this area. The water starts to turn blood red. All of a sudden, the supports that are sort of holding the platform in place shatter against the force. You guys are lunged sideways. The water
Thank
all
God I'm safe on the bank.
chaos unfolding. You're just like it totally still on the side of the
I
water.
take another long draw of my pipe. This is kind of stressing me out a little bit.
And from your perspective, you see the waters start to calm down for a second,
Oh, thank God.
and then they swirl into the center and burst upwards, and the platform gets flown up into the air. That is part of a lair action that's going to be happening at initiative 20. We're going to re-roll initiative.
Yeah, that's so.
Is it because we forgot the initiative order?
No,
surely
Not
not.
that.
I
This
don't
was
think
always written in.
This actually was,
A pre-written stage of the combat.
it's really important that the initiative change because it's a new stage of the battle, Torben. It's part of the plan. Not because I forgot the initiative from last time.
I can see the veins in your neck popping.
Right up top, lair action. This platform is rocketed up into the sky. You see this like blood red water is sort of coalescing around and seeping into the grooves caused by the brands on the big guy.
I don't think water's meant to be that color.
As that happens, everybody needs to roll a dex saving throw.
Everyone?
Not everyone.
Yeah. Bradicus is valiantly holding the rear.
I got a 6. Oh, wait, no. An 8.
I got 6.
Torben, why did you let them stab you?
Okay.
None of this would have happened if you didn't let them stab you.
So, first up, it is the Gobbo's turn. They are flailing in midair. As this platform comes crashing back into the water, it splinters apart. So you guys flail, splashing into the water. You guys aren't able to land on the platform or on a piece of the platform.
Oh,
so you are just in this river, which is moving.
I
And
don't like being wet.
Bick went flying.
Did he die? Did he break his neck as he flew?
The big guy, I will roll for him now. He passed, so he gracefully, like he superhero like Iron Man lands on a big piece of wood that's been that's maintained its structural integrity, and that sort of floats on the water. It's still stable, so that's where he is at. Silkenweb, you get to go. You get to go first. You are in the water.
I'm considering climbing on our land.
You can try and swim to the shore, which would be an athletics check. Or you could try to grab onto a rock or branch or piece of debris, which would just be a DC 14 dex save. There's also, you can think outside of those options if you have some sort of ability or if somebody wants to help you.
Will athletics come under acrobatics?
No,
No.
athletics and acrobatics are two different skills.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. then
Sometimes I would be like, yeah, I'll let you use acrobatics, but this is you like just physically swimming your way
Yeah.
to shore.
All right, we'll go. The second option being a dex saving throw, right?
Just try and grab something.
Yeah, you
yeah,
just
just
like
try and grab
something
some
and I'll just hold on.
floating debris.
Yeah.
That may or may not be Elandy.
I'll say if you want to try and grab onto Andy, you'll have advantage, but if you fail really
Might
badly,
drown
you'll
him.
like maybe drown him by mistake.
I'm not going to
the
do
risk?
that. I'm not going to try and accidentally drown Elandy. Okay. All right, I'm going to try and reach for that branch. Here I go.
Whoa.
19.
19!
Hey.
Nice. You see the rushing waterfall.
Oh no!
Shit! And you grab like a piece of like a branch that's like stuck against some rocks, and you pull yourself up onto some
You'll
rocks.
be fine, Elandy. I believe in you.
So that is your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Oh, can I?
Do you
Can
have
I
any?
reach Elandy from here?
You could use your movement to try and jump onto like a piece of platform, maybe like closer to Alandy or closer to the guy, or you can, if you have a bonus action ability that you can do.
I mean, I'm happy to try and have a jump.
Yeah, risk with that is that if you fail, you will end up back in the same situation that you were just
This
in.
is true.
It's
I mean, I'm going to have to get out of the river at some point.
This you can use acrobatics for.
Oh,
Also.
yeah,
hell
baby.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
all right, okay, I'm going for that platform. 12.
12. Okay, I'll say with a 12, you can get to like a bit of platform that's like a bit closer to Andy, but you don't have a lot of options in terms of like where you can get with that.
It's too dangerous. Go raise your own family, Silkenweb. Get out of here.
Elandy,
you see-
we're not going to leave here without you.
You
So quick to surrender.
I know, right?
Submit to death.
you guys, two out of the 4 goblins were able to like land on parts of the platform, but 2 are just like just
Was it the one
floating
in
Which
the
one?
vans?
So the ones that landed on the platform was the one in the vans and the one that was really mean to
The
to
shoelaces.
Bartholomew. After Silkenweb's turn is Bradicus's turn. You don't have to roll shit. You're just on the side of the
Yeah, you're not
the
actually
river.
in the river.
All right. I point my staff at Elandy, and I'm like, wait, nope, wrong target. I spin around and I shoot the big guy.
You shoot the
with
bad
fireball.
guy?
Yeah.
Nice. Kill him.
Nat 20.
Nat
Yay!
20.
Nat 20. 2d10.
Nice.
18.
Oh,
Big damage.
Huge.
Big damage.
Huge damage. Huge damage.
I remember.
Yes, you got him.
Very encouraging. Thank you.
such a clean shot with the firebolt that you like lance a hole straight through him, and it like he looks, it cauterizes it like he's still on his feet.
It's like a lightsaber stab or
Exactly,
something,
yeah.
On the king of the... Just a little bite, he said. Take that fucker.
He goes down onto one
want
knee.
some more?
His hair is like, he has like long strands of hair like covering his face, and you're like,
he's entered his emo phase.
goblins aren't supposed to have hair, but this one does. And he pushes his hair back, looks up, and makes direct eye contact with you.
Fear, immediate fear on my face.
This red liquid is trickling up his neck and punching into veins, and you see his like eyes are starting to like flicker like coals in a fire.
That seems not so good.
El Andy,
All right.
I believe in you, mate.
I'm going to calmly survey the situation.
so what you see when you calmly survey this situation is water splashing all over your face. But then you put on your Speedo brand goggles.
And my swim cap.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
swim cap. And you can see that, you are currently being pulled down this river towards a waterfall. There's debris everywhere. There's goblins on top of floating platforms.
How close is
your cat friend.
Silkenweb and how close are the goblins?
So Silkenweb's maybe like 10 feet upstream, and then the goblins are maybe like 20 feet, 30 feet upstream.
Oh, they're all upstream from me.
Yes.
My thought was I would
Yeah?
love to end up in a situation where I'm grabbing Silkenweb's tail and Silkenweb's hold on to the van's shoelaces, and that goblin's holding on to the other goblin. He's also holding on to a rock.
You know what? I would love for you to be in that situation too. I pray that the guys.
The guys.
All right. I'm
The
gonna
guys up,
The guys
big
will-
guys upstairs.
Big guys.
I'm gonna try and make my way towards Silkenweb and just grab onto anything.
Yeah, sure.
Saying make your way is the most calm way to describe you furiously swimming away from a waterfall.
Sick. Would you like to? So, do you want to do an athletics check or a dex save?
Oh, dick save.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
8.
Geis was displeased.
Oh no.
The guys does a thumbs down.
Oh no.
Roman Emperor
All my
style.
dreams are fading before my eyes.
You think of your friend Silkenweb. You think of your family. You think
Yeah.
of.
I think of the goblins all
think
holding
of
each
the
other in a
goblins.
chain.
Anyone
Yeah.
but Bradicus.
And as you're thinking of that, you don't realize that your lungs are filling with water.
Oh,
and you're
no.
being dragged backwards.
Oh.
That's a fail, unfortunately.
Oh.
You feel the rapids getting stirred up more, almost hungry for you. That's your turn done then. That's a bit of a shame.
Oh.
It was a bit of a shame.
Bit of a bummer. Not a very good turn. That's the dad's turn. They are just going to not do a whole lot, to be honest. They're gonna go.
Oh,
Thrashing
on
about.
the ones on the pole.
Yeah.
Oh no. None of them are face down in the water, are they?
Precariously close to being in that situation. That's Bick's turn. Bick is in a much more precarious situation. I'm going to see if Bick can wriggle his way out of this one. I won't just roll to see if he does. You see him drowning in the water, this massive wooden post dragging him towards the rapids. He has like an elixir that he was hiding under his in his pants. Pulls it out.
That's what the bulge was.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see when he takes it out, the bulge is somehow even bigger.
What?
Wait.
He pops the cork and tries to drink it.
Tries.
This is an experimental elixir. It has a random effect.
This
He
guy's
was
fucked up.
he was gonna toss one to you guys, but I think he might need it. Flight. So you guys see chaos is erupting. You guys are all
A wit
drowning.
goblin, like,
Suddenly, there's a shadow. Free Willy style. There's this goblin dragging this massive wooden pole, flies very slowly out of the water. I'm gonna roll a luck check to see how close they are to Al-Andy because they only have a fly speed of 10 feet. You know what? With a 19 luck check, I'll say that they were pretty close to you. See like a helicopter descending this wooden plank.
Can I grab onto the pole? Oh, I can wait for mine.
Come with me if you want to do that.
You want to dad?
This piece of wood lowers down towards you, which you'll be able to grab onto on your turn. That's the lair action. So I'm going to roll for the ritual that he attempted.
So is it 9 at this point?
Well, he took his glasses off. He's back down to a 7.
He took
the
glasses off, which also means that he no longer gets a bonus to Arcana.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Does he also like have to unbutton the Henley?
Yes. So yeah, he unbuttons the Henley. The Henley's actually like ripping apart because he's getting so jacked.
So buff.
So the DC for the ritual is 18. If Bick had been the one doing it, he has a pretty high bonus to the roll.
Thank God, he's never going to do a ritual.
But he is not. The DC also decreases based on the amount of dads involved in the sacrifice. Unfortunately, in this case, it was only one, so...
But a single dad.
So the outcome is going to be not super severe for you guys. But let's see how successful it is regardless of the severity. So we are looking for... Yeah, it's just flat. So looking for high numbers. Well...
Nat 20.
Oh no! When I say looking for high numbers, I meant not looking for high numbers. Because that roll was to represent how well the ritual was pulled off for the goblins. So nat 20.
Very well, perfectly, one might
Good.
say.
Nat 20 is pretty bad. I will say that's how well the ritual is pulled off within the scope of the ritual. So what would have been worse is if all of the dads had been sacrificed.
Yeah.
That would have been a billion times worse. Basically, the amount of sacrifice equals the intensity of the ritual.
Yes.
And then the roll there determines how in control of the ritual. So
is it
They're
perfectly
very
in control?
They've got it perfectly under control.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have that dad
with a degree
power.
of 1.
this goblin, liquid starts to surge into him, puncturing into veins, worming its way into the grooves and the brands. Like oil, the flaming brands
More oil.
start more oil.
Another oily fella, ripped back muscles, covered in oil, without his disgusting butter face.
Yeah, without the face, it's a lot better.
He does turn his back, and you see this liquid rip out from his massive back muscles, his just shredded back. Almost like the liquid is puncturing in some places and then exiting in other places. Caught alight by the flaming brands, this liquid sort of ignites into these dripping red flames. Ooh. This massive wing made out of this liquid fire erupts from the back of this guy. This sort of demonic visage encloses around his head in this large, long snout-like maw.
Bradicus looks at this and very quietly to himself and goes, Did I do that?
He looks directly at you and it lets out this demonic screech. Liquid fire sort of flaps from these fangs with the force of the screech. It sizzles as it hits the ground.
That seems bad.
Now, I will say, you notice also that all of the wounds that you've dealt are still there. Still looks hurt.
Not a second stage boss fight.
Then you see he settles in, and you can see that the original goblin seems very much in control. All of a sudden, this doesn't look like a possession. This looks like like a summoning of power, like fully in control, and calculating his options. And yeah,
They always think they're in control, you know, but then they get too far down the rabbit hole.
Bradicus, you have this moment staring across the water. The water around the area that he's standing on is steaming. You see that parts of the wood are like catching on fire as like flame drips down onto it. And there's just this moment, almost like calm. The wing on his back flaps once and he fires across the water. Water evaporates in this semicircle around him as he flies towards you and just bites straight for you. He hit with both attacks. It was an 18 and a 19. Would you like to shield either of those?
No, there's no point. I can't get through.
Okay, so flies at you, bites you, deals 9 damage.
Just enough.
Just
Oh,
enough
no.
to
I
knock
have
you down.
9 hit points.
Oh.
He snaps across the water, lunges at you.
This is suddenly not a very good trip.
And then boiling hot pain as these fiery teeth just bite into you and you pass out. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
That's one of my...
Oh.
okay, so the lights just went red in here, which is
I was like,
unsettling.
The DC for these Constitution rolls is not crazy. It's 12.
That's higher than average.
Yes.
And I have a nil bonus.
The consequence for failing these is pretty bad.
Cool.
Are you dead?
Just putting that out there.
Thanks, man.
Just setting
Yeah,
the,
let me use one of my abilities.
setting the stakes. What do you have? What do you add as your bonus to the con?
0.
0. So you need to roll 12s.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the first one.
Is it for both of them?
Yes.
All right, cool. That's a 14 on the first
Oh.
one.
First one is a pass.
Second one, come on, guys. That's a 19 on the dice.
19 pass.
Oh,
That's
I don't know what the consequences were, but I'm sure glad I avoided them.
That is their turn.
Well, good luck, guys.
Oh, the light just went away from
I'm okay
An
again.
angelic soft
The-
pink.
That is the other gobbo's turn. They can't really do much from where they are, though. They're on this platform. Their boss just turned into like a crazy demon and flew away. They're like standing there, and then they see Bick flying through the sky, and they just start hucking rocks at him.
Oh.
That checks out.
They say, "Hey, Bick, fuck you!" They just chuck some rocks at. Oh, they got a nat 20.
That dice has rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh my god,
That is grade A bullshit.
And
Your dice are cursed for us.
they don't have like rock as like a like a weapon or anything. So
Just
I'll
improvise then,
just
yeah.
improvise. I guess like do like 2 damage to Bick. I
Oh,
suppose.
critical rock.
And Vic is
Critical
dead.
Does it hit him in the groin and his bulge?
Yeah, he's a,
Is he still lifting this log and, by proxy, El Andy by his neck?
Yeah, great question.
That's a good
he hasn't
question, yeah.
lifted L Andy yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so he's
But
still
the log
flying
is
to
still
him, okay,
neck-tied.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, this is a real reverse noose situation.
He's gonna have such a stiff neck. But yeah, they hit him in the groin, and he goes, "Oh!" Got den Himmel. That brings us to so dire. Brings us to Silkenweb. So Silkenweb, you now have a good lay of the land. You see that Bick seems to be attempting to rescue Al Andy. Somehow flying. You don't know how.
Very slowly. Let us not forget.
What on earth?
I do believe in fairies. I do. But you see, shit got pretty real. The summoning seems to go off somewhat successfully. You don't necessarily know what they were trying to do, but they've done something, and it's bad. And this guy now is able to fly, and he has just gone and just taken out Bradicus hard. And Bradicus
hits
is
the ground so hard.
Yeah, Bradicus is he's your range support. It was.
Yeah, not anymore, brother.
I pull out one of my most accurate arrows. It's got a real wicked bob, and it's gonna fly super well. Any weather, it flies perfectly. So I take aim and I fire directly at that big red weird goblin guy.
You rolled a 23 to hit.
Yep.
That is a hit.
Yes.
So it's not possible for you to kill him with this. He doesn't look quite hard enough yet. But it is possible to put him in a situation where he might be forced into a retreat.
If he has a mom tattoo, then shoot the arrow through the mom tattoo.
Oh.
Psychological damage
Yeah.
on top of
That's
physical
gotta
damage.
sting. All right, I'm roll. Whoa. What's this, a 5?
Yeah.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get an idea of what's going through Silkenweb's head as you're on this like rickety platform. You're like kind of wedged against rocks. The water is splashing around you. There are, goblins like chucking rocks. Your friend's down. You're steadying your aim. Like, what's going through your head as you breathe in and loose?
Fuck this guy. I'm gonna fuck this guy out of the sky. I'm gonna fuck this
Whoa.
guy out of the sky with this arrow. Get him on the ground.
Okay. You,
Get him in the water.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit angry. A little bit angry. I'm just
Silkenweb's
saying.
got the teen angst.
The teen angst.
so this guy is
You hurt my dad.
We need to examine that after combat.
Jake's like already called Zed daddy earlier, and no one said anything. So
I'm used to it.
yeah, there we go.
Whoa. Alright.
This monster is across the bank, holding up Bradicus with one hand.
Head just lolling to the side.
There's flames sort of splashing around, and he's just sunk these teeth into the collarbone. As you go unconscious, you see this guy's eyes flash. It looks like maybe he's going to go in for another bite. Arrow straight through the forearm.
Yeah.
You don't get his mom tattoo, but you get a card. One of the card tattoos of one of the aces.
It's like Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah. And you see drops Bradicus, lets out this like screech of pain. It's like multi-layered, like multiple voices are speaking through this guy. It's like, yeah. I'll put some cool layering in post. And it'll
Yeah,
sound
like
sick.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, let's go in shock. Grabs this arm, head snaps back to you, sees you there with the bow.
Hi.
Deadeye staring this guy down. He still looks okay, hurt, but okay. Roll an intimidation check for me. I'll say if
Trying to psych this guy out.
I'll say if you get a 17 or higher, this guy might re-examine his options.
You stare him down.
But it looks like he's deciding if he's going to try and take you out or not.
That is a 3.
That's a
Total.
3.
Oh,
So you're staring this
that's
guy
it.
down, right?
Like a
blink
wet
first.
cat.
Yeah.
Over here, like
You know how when you like wet cats, they
like
look
tiny,
really thin,
scrawny,
yeah,
like-
really scrawny.
like
You're like, it's like this epic moment as your like eyes narrow. It's just like just focusing on the eyes that
Yeah.
zooms out. You're just like,
oh yeah,
yeah, exactly.
like a disgruntled chihuahua.
You are staring directly into this guy's eyes. He is looking directly back at you. There's like this little sizzle, then you just shiver, and he darts towards you. It is not his turn though. Brad, it is your turn,
Oh.
and I would
Come on,
love
Brady.
your favorite
Yeah?
thing to do.
Oh, I'm so used to these.
Show me that death save.
All right, come on, 50-50, be my favor. It is not. That is a fail.
Oh no.
1 down, a 3 to go.
Jesus Christ, dude.
We'll mark that one on the sheet.
That's a fail. El Andy, that is your turn. From the heavens, you see this angelic face of the
Yeah.
hottest goblin you ever did see. This log lowers down, and you are able to grab onto it and pull yourself up.
Yes.
Please use this to get to a different platform.
You are now in a position where you're able to survey what's going on,
Yeah.
and you see Bradicus down, and you see this demon just firing towards Silkenweb. Just
Okay.
Moments before disaster.
yeah.
Right.
What would you like to do?
Can I clamber onto a rock or somewhere I can get a view of this guy?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say you can get a view of this guy from where you are. Yeah.
I wanna clamber onto a rock.
Hey,
He really wants to get on a rock.
listen. You can clamber
All
till
right.
the cows come home. Could you actually describe for me how you clamber?
I'm just
How
gonna
does-
completely like, and then I'll see a rock. I'll go, put like kneeling down, put one hand down to kind of stabilize shaking, stand
Kinda
up
slip.
slowly. That's how I clamber.
Sick. No, that was really awesome. So your turn. What would you like to do?
Have I clambered?
You have clambered. You don't need to roll.
I'm post clamber. Do I need to roll? I don't need to. Okay.
successfully
So this guy,
Big help, dear.
I probably won't be able
Maybe a
to
little
like
push.
shoot him and kill him. I think.
You probably won't. Oh,
Yeah,
I'd
shoot
say
him, kill him.
he looks pretty hurt.
Does he?
He looks
good
like
to
he's
go
on possibly on death's door.
Or
Just as a heads up, I only got a couple turns in me before this guy may be piecing out for good.
yeah.
Yeah, you
But
see the
So-
situation does look pretty dire. He is bleeding and his blood is boiling somehow.
Do I see his resolve?
That sucks.
Do I see his resolve waver?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not
Yeah.
great.
no.
Oh,
My unconscious resolve is wavering. I'm kind of like twitching a little bit.
Oh, what about the blood guy? Is his resolve wavering?
mentally no, but he does look pretty hurt. But he
Okay,
thinks
dang
it looks like he is confident that he can take you guys. He's like, I can kill these guys before they can kill me.
Oh, dang. Well, I guess I'm gonna.
That's what he
but
thinks.
you can, yeah, we can prove him wrong.
I mean, I'm
Well,
gonna
you guys can prove
Eldritch
him wrong.
blast him.
I'm gonna try not to
Yeah.
die.
You're gonna Eldritch blast him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blast
So
him.
I'm gonna say, hey, you big guy. You want to set an example for these gobbos, huh? Because I'm gonna set an example for you right now, buddy.
You get him. You get him.
I'm gonna take off my belt and I'm gonna Eldritch blast.
awesome.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
Oh no, that's that's an 11.
You don't add anything to that, or that was total.
That was add stuff was add to.
Mamma mia. So unfortunately, that
Okay.
just misses.
I wanna remind you. You're supposed to set an example for these gobbos. And look what you're doing. Look at yourself. You were sober. Look at me. You were sober. You were going to the gym twice a day. You did bicep curls, push-ups, burpees. No burpees. Well, come on, man. You're supposed to help them, man. Come on, man. Look at yourself, man. Look at yourself.
That is the end of your turn.
You told him. You told him, Torben.
That's it.
Somebody roll a luck check for me. You want high.
Oh. Yeah.
16.
16. Okay.
It's in the top quarter.
That's pretty good. The results of that are not seen to you yet.
We know nothing.
That is Bic's turn. Now, Bic, he's not the best in a fight, but what he is good at is pluck and
All right.
a desire to sacrifice some dads.
That promise is gonna pull him through.
He sees that the bad bloke is making a beeline for Silkenweb, and he's going to go, think fast! And he's going to chuck a potion to you, Silkenweb, an elixir.
Thanks, Hot Goblin.
As you go to catch it, it's extremely fragile and it shatters, but it's absorbed through your skin.
In my wet fur.
You suddenly start to feel cold and shake. Let's see what the potion effect is. I'm hoping for your sake for a specific one. Oh my god, fucking hell. That's 3, which is a elixir of resilience. The drinker gains a +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Oh hell yeah!
Which might be really useful.
Boost that armor class.
So your AC goes up. I'll let you describe what that looks like visually. What does this potion do to you that makes your AC go up? And that's basically just, it makes you harder to be hit. So it could be that you get faster. It could be that your skin gets thicker and tougher. It could be anything.
Okay. My pupils dilate, and my ears get super pointy. My fur goes from being wet and sudden and sticking down to being a big ball of puffy fluff. I don't know what it's doing, but I can feel the air around me. I can feel everything. I can smell everything.
All of that is happening as this guy flies across and makes 2 attacks on you. How much HP do you have left?
12.
12. Okay. First attack is a 4. What's your AC with the +1?
17.
17. Okay. And the second attack, that one will hit. That is a 17 on the dice. Yike. Your pupils dilate, and then whoosh, suddenly you feel this hot sensation on your arm as these fiery jaws just clamp down on you. 5 damage, but you will need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Hooray!
18.
18.
Oh, hell yeah.
Once again, it's a pass.
Ideal.
You feel this hot fever start to creep in, and then you shake it off. Just nerves. And this guy's right up in your face now, just biting down at you. Flecks of molten fire flying all over the place.
That's
like
gonna put the overlaid noise in again here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna roll for the gobos that are in the stream, see if they go over the waterfall.
Have died yet.
One of them goes over the waterfall. And the other manages to grab onto a stick.
Please, I don't want to die yet.
Was this the one that was being bullied the whole time?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Oh boy.
So the 2 goblins that are on platforms are going to leap across to try and get to your one, Silkenweb, to help fight you. They are going to make acrobatics checks. They very well may fail these. Oh my god.
What?
I rolled a nat 18 and a 20. Those both passed just off
that
the
dice again.
What?
That dice has rolled
Yeah.
yet another nat
Is
20.
it that red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 nat 20s so far.
Yeah, let's just get that over here.
Christ.
I don't think you're allowed that dice anymore, actually.
These guys jump across. That's their turn though. They don't get to do their attacks this round, but they will next turn, and you're in a pretty shit situation, even without them being there. This guy could pretty easily take you out on his own. That is your turn though.
I believe.
Now?
Yeah. This big guy, he looks hurt.
Yes. So he's hurt and he's
I hope
close
so.
up.
Huh? He's hurt and he's close up. On Tom's next turn, Bradicus will roll, and if he rolls a nat 1, his character will die. Have at it. Roll your
Alright.
attack.
You bastard! You hurt my off arm!
23 hits.
Yeah.
You do still have to roll well to kill him.
Die, you son of a bitch! 8
8 total.
total.
He is still up. No! Extremely hurt.
Why won't you die, you red bastard?
He's a communist.
Maybe.
Roll another intimidation check. I'm gonna roll a this is gonna be like a contested morale check, basically. So I'm gonna be using his whiz. His dom.
Whiz.
Gonna-
He's going to use his whiz. Torben gets it.
So he's got a +1. If I roll a 13 or higher, he's gonna keep fighting. But if not, something else will happen. Nat 20.
Yeah.
This guy is such
man.
resolve.
I will-
Can you buy me a lotto ticket? Jesus.
So he is just he seems almost feral at this point. He is just in fight or flight mode, and he is firmly in fight mode. These fiery jaws are like snapping down on you, and you're like desperately trying to keep them at bay. That is Bradicus' turn. Now, Braddy, my boy, I'll say this. The luck check that was rolled earlier was to see if the dads that were in the forest would be able to come and perform dad CPR.
Dadamancy.
And
Dadamancy.
that was a success, so that will happen on their turn, but your turn is first, so you need to not roll a 1 on this
Cool.
check.
Can I use port? No, I'm unconscious. Oh, no, I can't. You can't use it for death saves.
Wait,
It's this. It's a 4. I do fail, but I
Yay.
don't die.
you don't die. You don't die. A
Bradicus,
4.
Hold on, buddy.
I mean, it's still not great. Like,
Just a
No,
fountain,
I am one failed save away from death.
a fountain of blood spurting out from
Yeah.
his mouth.
Oh no.
I feel like I've been in this situation before.
Duck.
all right.
And true.
And true.
After Brad is El Andy. El Andy, what would you like to do? You see, here's the new
Listen to me.
information. You see this guy bearing down on Silkenweb. He looks very hurt. She looks very
He's
hurt.
been very hurt for
Brad-
so many turns.
Yeah,
Alright.
he is on death's. He is like crawling into death's
Oh,
house.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Um,
I'm gonna. Am I close enough to throw knives at him?
Yeah.
All right. I've got
opposed
2
to-
knives.
As opposed to Eldritch Blast.
Well, I could throw 2 knives, but I've only got 1 blast. I just need 1 knife to hit right in the back of his spine or wherever.
Oh my
So,
god.
What's your? Do you have a
Brutal.
bonus to Dex?
+1,
Nice. Oh, with a thrown weapon, you can use strength.
-2.
Good. Maybe not that
Or
one
not.
then.
Do you reckon I can draw and throw both, or
Sure.
Offhand, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'll say you can chuck 2
Yeah.
knives, and I will say.
You don't get any bonus to hit with the second one, though.
No.
It's an offhand attack.
Ooh, true. Okay. Roll the offhand one first.
So that's just a raw dice check.
oh? I'm gonna start weeping a little bit because he didn't listen to me. He doesn't recognize the damage he's doing to all these goblins watching him with their wide eyes. Oh.
Yeah, you see that the goblins are on the platform are like, oh, I want to be cool like that guy.
No.
Yeah, yeah, fangs, yeah.
Is that their new gang sign?
Yeah. Cool flamey wing.
Alright, I'll with my left hand, take a dagger out from my pouch and whoop it at him.
Okay.
Oh, I got an 11. Oh, 13 to hit.
13 hits.
13 hits?
13 hits.
Oh,
Roll your dice.
that's
He has
so clutch.
2 damage.
2
Ooh,
damage.
damage.
2 damage total. He has 1 hit point left.
No.
You need to hit with
Roll-
the second one.
Roll for the second one.
Oh, no.
You gotta hit with this one.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I got a 17.
17.
17!
Torben, How would you like to do this?
This is such a good moment. I'm just gonna continue crying.
You tried to turn him back.
I don't know what
Bring
to
him
do.
back to the path.
I'm gonna flash back through all the times that he's talked to me about how much he goes to the gym, and how he
Flashback to like
As
2
clean
minutes
living.
ago.
and how he's like, chiding the other goblins for verbally harassing each other and not staying up for each other. And then I'm gonna to what he is now, a terrible example. And that's gonna just throw
A
my
single
second
tear.
dagger, just gonna fly right at his mom tattoo and just.
Say the mom tattoo is under the third button of the Henley.
Oh, do I break
Right
the
over
Henley?
his
break,
heart.
you break the button of the Henley and pierce both his hearts,
Oh,
Oh,
and he collapses into a steaming pile in the water.
is it oily?
Oh, it's oily. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey.
Yeah.
Clutch.
oh.
Yes, Elandri, you did it! You got him!
Is there anything else you
So
want to do
emotionally heavy.
with your turn?
Yes, I'd like to
100.
collapse to my knees.
So after El Andy's turn is the dad's turn.
Oh.
So the dads, you see,
Dads of the woods.
Descending upon.
you see, in the tree line, these figures appear in the trees. They go, bloody hick! That's a boy in trouble.
Like 80 years old.
Come on, dads. And they go, they jog over to you.
That little like dad run when they're crossing the road.
So they've fashioned together first aid kits.
We saved the dads.
They were just
and
doing.
then the dads saved us.
They make to stabilize you. So I'll say they have pretty good bonuses. There's
Ideal.
enough of them to roll with advantage.
Dads.
Um,
Use that dad wisdom.
they have a proficiency in dad-related checks.
Oh, and this.
This is a dad-related check. You've got a big scrape of the knee.
Yeah.
I have, some would say, an open neck wound.
You bumped your arm.
Hey, dads shave. You know what? Dads shave. They know how to put little stickies on necks.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And this is just a bigger one of those.
Yeah.
So
So they're what would you do?
bigger plaster.
Exactly. Tell us more about
so
that.
yeah, they got a
Yeah.
hefty +6.
Ooh.
They're rolling with advantage.
All right, come on, dads.
I got to roll a 4 or higher.
Yeah, I believe in the
I'm
dads.
not gonna lie, I'm still really
Please.
nervous.
For the love of guys.
That's a 13.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, dads.
It's a 19. They stem. There you go, son. You're all right. You're all right. They stem the
Shake it off, walk
blood,
it off, walk it off.
and
Oh,
they
goes
work
green.
at trying to
Ah.
resuscitate you. That brings us to Beck. He's gonna offer to helicopter winch you over to the shore.
I'll like stand on the log and hold the chain as like I'm being lowered down from a helicopter thing.
Like the rope ladder kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
In great style.
Yeah,
Just like
that's so cool.
the hero, windswept.
Yeah, but at the
Um,
top, Big is just like
Beck is like
still round his neck for some
I'm
reason.
king of the goblins now.
pointing at the other ones that are still there. Which brings us to their turn. Now that their guy is down, they're like, shit,
Yeah.
we're fucked.
The image of a role model has just been shattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they look up to Bick. I don't think I can believe in a leader so ugly. They just try to swim for the other shoreline, the opposite
Swim
direction.
For the waterfall. They're like anything but this.
Silkenweb, you get to make an opportunity attack against one of them if you'd like.
Let the water take him.
Oh.
I do nothing.
You just don't do anything. You
No.
let him potentially drown.
Yes.
You watch them
What am I gonna do? Kill him or drown him? I'll do nothing. But good luck for this guy.
That's the kind
eh?
of killer edge we need in podcasting.
Oh, it's true.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for them. It's a 9, and what's that one get? A 2.
Cool.
You see the water take them. They get swept towards the waterfall.
Oh my guys.
And we're out of combat now, which means that you do get the satisfaction of seeing them tumble over the edge. You see a van fly up into the air.
Oh, it's that guy. Oh, so clumsy.
Did Bartholomew get taken as well?
He crawled
Or is,
safety,
one of
right?
them's in safety, right?
There was Bartholomew.
Oh,
Nameless guy, the feral guy, and the guy that was mean to Bartholomew all just took a tumble.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
But Barty,
is nowhere to be seen.
What?
is he dead?
What?
Or has he made it out?
Let's get on damage control.
Damage control.
Amazing.
There are 2 dads tied to posts
Yeah.
that you
They just had a fun little water ride.
want to rescue. Yeah.
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 They didn't get taken over the side. The posts were sort of stopped by rocks. But one is sort of getting waterboarded. It does not look good for him. The other one's.
that guy.
Come on, mate. Come on, help us out. We're gonna die, maybe.
Oh, is he definitely a dad? Because he.
It sounds a bit
Yeah, you
like
see-
He doesn't have that dad baritone.
Yeah.
This one doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have that dad baritone. He's also got like swept back blonde hair. Pretty sure. Doesn't have a dad bod either.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he
Maybe
really
it's
But I don't know.
imposter.
But he does
Sort
have
of-
the confident air of a dad.
I
so-
believe in dadversity, so maybe he's
Dadversity.
Yeah.
a mean dad.
Some dads are, PTs.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
That's true. That is
So
true.
how would you guys like to go about this? You're no longer in combat. I'll say that you're able to sort of handily damage control. But also, looking, you can see that the Eurodads were able to overpower the goblin. They won that battle.
The one goblin.
So how would you guys like to do this?
Oh, we gotta save that dad and the other dad.
Make sure
Silkenweb.
they're
yeah, I
doing
agree.
alright.
I think we should save the dads.
All right.
Yep.
Bradicus is sleeping. I think he's okay.
Let's let him rest, I think.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's save that dad right there who's been waterboarded.
Yeah, let's save the I don't want to he's been drowning. We been drowning?
All right.
We been drowning.
I run over to the dad who's been waterboarded.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check to get him out of there.
Oh, no. Oh.
No.
I'll say,
can I help
is
Silkenweb?
Silkenweb helping?
Yeah.
I'm gonna help Silkenweb actually.
Roll-
Yeah. So am I leading this bit and
Better
then we've got a bit
Roll
of
with
an assist
advantage.
here? Okay, all right. 18?
18. That does it. So yeah, you successfully pull this guy out of the water.
Yay!
Grab the
high
dagger
five.
and cut his bonds free.
Nice. The ritual dagger.
Do
You
I
accidentally
hit
nick
it?
him. What?
Oh, not again!
So yeah, you pull him out. He's good.
Right. And we'll get the other dad. We take our time with this dad, right? He's pretty.
Take your time with that dad. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Dads are all safe.
Oh, I guess we should talk to the Euro dad.
Also, Bit goes over to you and gives you a health potion.
Oh, Bradicus, you're awake. Oh, your face is stained with blood.
Oh, so that wasn't a dream then. I feel dizzy.
I think you got hurt pretty bad.
I think I lost a lot of blood, actually.
Yeah, it was either all the drugs you were doing, or it was that demon.
I want to keep the blood inside you so that we can use it later in rituals.
Oh, he's not
No.
a dad.
All right, Bick.
No,
You're not a dad, right?
no,
Are you sure?
no. I had a wild time at college.
Oh, did you receive any letters that you just threw away without opening?
Many, most of them actually.
Okay.
I haven't read a letter in years.
Oh my gosh.
I keep getting accosted by owls.
Oh no!
I'm pretty
Wait.
sure someone's desperately trying to contact
There's an
me.
owl over there flying towards us right now. What keeps happening to these owls?
I don't know why these owls keep dying.
Oh,
I didn't see anything. Quickly takes another long draw from his pipe.
Oh man.
Someone's chasing you.
It's starting to get pretty. The clouds are really coming in. It's starting to rain a bit heavier. It was sort of grey before, but now it's starting to rain a bit.
Euro dads. Euro dads.
Yes.
Are they just posturing on the other side of the river?
They're doing like they're voguing.
Can you grab that other? Have you cut that other dad free?
Do you mean the one that's all bound up over
I mean, we
there?
could.
Do you
We
want
could cut the other dad free.
If you cut him free and come over here, we're all headed back to the camp, and we're gonna return you guys safely. So,
Okay.
can you get over here?
We're pretty tired. Crossing river is pretty hard.
You don't want to come over?
No.
Hey,
All the dads on your side are like, come on, boys. Let's build a bridge. They start like matching together with all the bits of wood.
They've all got those little like leather tool belts,
Yeah,
with hammers and stuff.
And yeah, you
a little
guys,
bit of DIY.
they're all just standing around talking about the quality of the wood.
you guys are able to
Timber. Look
head
at timber.
over,
Look at the grain.
head across to the camp.
Oh, great. Dad roll call. Okay.
We
I
got
can-
you.
I count
Here.
16.
I'm here.
Here.
What?
Here.
Hey, speak
That
up.
sounded like a
Here.
half here.
I think that's 8.
Is that half a here for half
That's all
a
of it.
dad?
No,
Brad-
that's
Brad-
8. That's 8. I count 8
Well,
dads.
they're not giving you half the gold for half a dad like last time, are they?
What do you mean, like last time?
Oh, bloody heck.
Oh.
Gosh.
How long have you guys been?
Almost time for dinners, I reckon. Shall we start heading back?
I think it's like a day's walk or something.
I will say, there is the camp. There's not a whole lot of interesting stuff in the camp, but there is.
Bradicus is definitely having a little scratch.
Yeah, you're having a little poke around.
Yeah.
There was a nicer tent where the big guy was,
Yeah.
I'm scrounging around that one.
and you see some interesting stuff in there. Roll an investigation
Ooh.
check for me.
Oh, I actually
Right.
got good investigation as well.
Nice.
9.
9. Okay. So sort of at a base, you find, just like the normal things, rations, some clothes. He had different outfits. He had his
Right.
Henley. He also had like some knit sweaters. He even had a knit vest that it doesn't look like it had been worn much. Like maybe he wasn't sure if he could pull it off.
Does he have like anything that's a little baggy?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's got like a crew sweater that's like pretty baggy.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take that one.
yeah, nice. There's a little container.
Mm.
It looks like a container of like Tic Tacs, but they're like blood red.
Oh,
And then,
don't mind if I do.
do you pop one?
Those are
Oh
definitely
yeah,
drugs.
Bradicus has got to try it out.
Pop one. There's like a delay, and then suddenly you feel a little bit better. You gain 1 hit point. What these do, you can take them, and they give you 1 HP on your next turn.
Oh.
A little bit of an upper.
Yeah, a bit of an upper, a bit of a kick. But like to talk mechanics a little bit, it's like on your turn, if you think you're about to go down on your next turn, you can gamble, take one. It might be a waste, or you might go down and then pop straight back up on your next turn.
That's got a little bit of tactics to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
tactic.
And you
Tick
know-
tack, tick tack, tick tack. Ah.
Oh.
Tick tacks.
There's also you also
Tactic.
so you find that, and then you guys are rummaging around, and there's just like this crazy like witch voodoo mask that's just coursing with like cursed magical energy. It's like
Who's
the
gonna
most
put it
cursed
on?
thing you've
Jesus,
ever
what
seen.
the hell
It's like
is that?
crackling with electricity,
Burn
it's twitching.
What do you reckon?
Elena, let's burn it.
I reckon we could sell
Eyebrows, you don't put it on.
it. Maybe we could
Where
sell
are
it.
your priorities? You want someone else to get that red wing fire situation?
No,
We should probably burn it.
But it'd be funny.
Does it have a little like instruction booklet with it, or a little piece of paper?
You imagine the tome.
Oh.
There was probably all of these items seem like they were looted from someone, like maybe a hag or something that these guys came across. So probably the tome was connected to these things. That maybe was a bit of an instruction manual of sorts.
Maybe we can take it back.
Bit of
Should we
shorts.
risk?
I wouldn't mind having a little look at that tome.
Should we? Hey, Bradicus, you're a magic guy. Wait, hey, what do you got?
What do you like a handful of these Tic Tacs?
You guys are sort of just like hanging around. From the trees, Gert comes, just bleeding, just so hard.
I got really fucked up by like 2 goblins.
Well, it was actually quite a few goblins. One of them was really strong, like the guy we fought earlier.
No, I only saw 2.
So hurt. I could really use a lie down.
You
some of
only
the-
saw 2 as well, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe
He's a
he
bitty
needs one of
boy.
your little red
Maybe-
treats.
Maybe there was only 2.
I think it was just 2.
I'm pretty woozy. See,
I'm fine. I'm
I
like
need to-
trying desperately to wipe away the blood.
there's the dads have set up a bit of a fire to sort of just warm up,
classic
you know,
dad
classic.
activity.
He starts stretching. He's stretching in a really hot way. He's doing sort of like cobra pose. You can see like all
By
of
the
his
fire,
abs just like highlighted by the flickering flame. Bick pops his head out from the tent. Oh hey! And then my brother. He starts crying, tears of happiness. He runs over and embraces him. Bick's like, and just like trying to like read the thing behind the back. He says, "Oh man, that was so cool. We almost sacrificed a bunch of dads, but they seem pretty nice, so maybe not. You never change, brother." You guys all take your time looking through all the stuff, relaxing. You guys have some tarp over a bit of a fire. It's
These dads
raining.
build a little bivouac.
Yeah, exactly. You guys plan to make your way back the next day.
But Andy, you definitely put the mask on, right?
Oh, I don't know about that. I've already had some, I've made some bad decisions in life, and this isn't going to be one of them. Not in front of Bick. I was actually going to ask you if you knew anything about what this is. You know magic. You ever read about this in any books? Get any letters with this kind of thing in it?
You see like veins start popping in his head as he's just trying really hard to think, just in general. And I'm going to try a little history check, maybe see if I know anything, or maybe Arcana, just get a vibe about this thing. Just an
Roll
Arcana check. I just want to get
Arcana?
like a magical
Yeah.
intuition,
No,
like,
totally.
Try
Go
and
for it.
read the runes. That's an 18 in total.
18. So this seems like similar sort of, demonic, nasty magic to the tomes, the ritual. You would gather that this, it does seem like the kind of thing that perhaps a hag would have used, and maybe they would have used it to commune with some sort of patron or something, some sort of demon.
Classic hag mask.
But you also know with an 18 that this is ridiculously cursed. Like you smell this thing and you get possessed.
Like,
Fine, you should put it on.
listen,
And it's not useful.
It looks. Okay, hear me out. It looks like it's useless and cursed, like really cursed. But what if it's actually a good, useful item?
See?
Can I detect magic and find out what school of magic it is? If it has one.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
You
My
guys, I
eyes.
don't like this at all, and I just went on the record that I don't like this at all.
Oh, I'm seeing at least 10 curses on this baby.
Each
I'd-
one makes it funnier.
I would say so. Curse magic.
Oh yeah.
The school of curse.
Whoa, I'm sure.
So, there's not even a school of curse magic, which means it's really cursed.
It's cursed
and,
with one of
um,
everything, baby.
And abjuration as well.
Abjuration. Oh, that's protection, so maybe
Yeah.
it's good.
Must be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it's cursed to protect itself,
Yeah.
which means maybe if we try to destroy it, it will hurt us.
Or maybe it's the good kind of curse.
Yeah.
Explain the good kind of curse, Bradicus.
Or it's like a river whale. River whales are striped to scare away predators.
Exactly right. The curse is a defense
Sure they
mechanism.
are. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm doubting you. You're a water guy, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, no, river whales are striped to scare away predators. But if you do eat a river whale, it's actually got juicy flesh and it's really good on a barbie. So maybe this cursed mask is like that.
Chuck it
So,
on the Barbie, maybe.
so you guys gonna burn the mask?
Oh,
I reckon we hang on to it just in case.
Okay. Bradicus, you're compelled to put it into your pack.
Oh, I put it in there straight away.
What are you doing, mate?
Willpower 0.
So you chuck it in your pack. Everybody just takes time to rest, eat some food. The dads, help cook up a meal. The goblins are
delicious.
sort of
Mean fry out.
yeah, hash browns and stuff, baked beans,
Bloody dad
eggs.
dinner if I've ever seen it.
and the next day you start trekking back. Rain falls thick and fast over Yellow Seed. Bright white fog squeezes into every gap. The sound of the rain on rooftops, on tile, on rocks. It's almost oppressive. It hammers down with little sign of stopping. The streets are empty except for a cloaked figure. They walk swiftly, already soaked to the bone. The figure now pushes their way through a field of sunflowers. The fog makes it difficult for them to see where they're going. Eventually, a large shape looms out of the fog before them. A twisted mass of sunflowers. The bones of a long-dead necromancer tangled in its center. And that is where we will end our session.
That doesn't seem ominous at all. I reckon the dads will help us out.
Dads will help you out.
Yeah. Dads can fix anything.
You can't necromancer a necromancer, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's 2 negatives equal a positive. They come
Yeah.
back as a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you try to necromance a necromancer.
Do
Yeah.
we need a paladin?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys need healing.
Really, really bad. Yeah.
Gosh, I really was worried for you again.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. That seems to be a combat thing.
I mean, that will be a theme. That's just something to build up a tolerance to that anxiety of Bradicus potentially dying.
Always on the edge. Permanent stress.
What's your hit points now? Is it 1?
I mean, I got a little heal up. Bick gave me a healing potion, and then I also got a tactical tic-tac. So I'm up to 6, which is over half my
Cheers.
health.
I'm on 7.
Nice.
Oh, what are you on?
I'm on 8.
8.
Whoa,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Look at us go.
Okay, thank you very much for listening, everybody. That was a super fun episode. Very
back.
spicy. I implore, I beg you, please spread the word if you like this. Tell your friends to listen. Tell them, just force them. Lie to them if you have to. Tell them that it's like a UFC podcast if that's what they're into. But just do whatever it takes.
You do, don't let them turn it off.
Yeah, do not let them turn it off. Don't you turn it off. Don't turn it off.
Now at the end of the podcast.
But yes, and also listen to other podcasts on the Base Jump network. Check out Moon Boot on Mondays. But yeah, anything anybody would like to plug before we close it out?
I do have a plug for the Patreon, patreon.com/deadbeatdads. Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
How many funders do we have right now?
0.
Okay.
I'm like way here.
We are recording this before we've even started posting.
Okay, we don't have a Patreon.
Don't have a Patreon
Okay,
yet,
no,
but
my
maybe we
bad.
will by the time this comes out.
Yeah, who
so
knows?
get on that shit.
Yeah.
And if it's not there, make one.
Yeah, make one for us.
And so take your money. You deserve it.
Take money.
Yeah.
Go to if you have parents that you live with, go to take their wallets out of their purse or whatever. Take the money like cash and mail it to me specifically.
Mail it to Zed.
Just
Yeah.
mail it.
Your cold hard cash.
Okay, thank you very much for listening, and good night to all the dads out there.
good
night,
night,
dads.
dads. Thank you, dads.
That was a Bass Jump Comedy original. It's cooked.